will receive details in the Level 4 Supplemental Workbook that indicates the pages to be completed with the basic workbook. Now here, the functional chord symbols found on page 26 of the Level 4 workbook are to be used after the basic rudiments page 86. Now students are learning about the functional chord symbol for solid and broken triads in both the tonic major and tonic minor triads. Listen as Cassidy easily answers the questions as we work through the Level 4 Functional Chord Symbols lesson together. So now we've done your major and minor triads, and now we're going to go ahead and open up your supplemental workbook. So now we're in Level 4, yay! So let's go ahead and continue. And we've just finished page 86, so now we're going to go ahead and do the corresponding page on page 86. So what are we learning about today? What does SOLA say?
SOLA says a triad can be written as solid or blocked, broken ascending or broken descending.
So we can go up or we can go down, right?
Yes.
So now we've talked about how to find a major triad by a major third and a perfect fifth. And now we're going to talk about our functional chord symbols. Okay, so we're going to use this after basic rudiments, page 86. So now a functional chord symbol is indicated by a Roman numeral. So if we have a major triad, are you going to use an uppercase or lowercase Roman numeral for that?
You use an uppercase for major.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and mark that down. So now we got our uppercase Roman numeral. So we know that is major. And we're using an I, which is the number 1, and that indicates what degree of the scale?
The first degree.
Which is called the?
Tonic.
Tonic. Excellent. So now if we look at A minor, who is the tonic of A minor?
A.
A. So A is the first note of that scale. Okay, so are we going to use uppercase or lowercase?
Lowercase.
Lowercase. Okay, and we're using our functional
chord symbol.
Functional chord symbol. So that's Roman numeral number 1, which is called the
tonic.
The tonic. Excellent. So now we know the functional chord symbol, which is a Roman numeral, and now we're going to talk about our root quality chord symbol. So Cassidy, we talked about who the root is. So if you are looking at the triad of C major, who is the root of the triad?
C.
C. And when we have our root quality chord symbol, so root means the first note. So the first note of C would be what?
C.
C. And the quality is major or minor?
Major.
Major. So you're going to go ahead and just put the letter C, which is the root. And because we don't add anything after it, that indicates that that is a major triad. Okay. So now who is the root for your A minor triad?
A.
A. So here we're going to put the root above that triad at the end. And now when we want that to be a minor, we're going to use a lowercase m. Excellent. So now when we think about it, we can actually just say we're going to play C major triad and A minor triad and simply base it on the root quality chord symbol. Let's take it to the piano and see what it sounds like. 3 success techniques for level 4. Now the second success technique is believe. Believe ability. Technique is defined as an effective way of doing something to believe in your ability. You know, we all want to believe in our ability to help our students learn faster, retain information, and of course have fun. And that's why you're here. When you first saw the new concepts in the syllabus, did you wonder, why are there so many changes? Whose idea was this? And where on earth will I find all the videos and the resources to help me learn all of this? And how will I ever find the time to get all this done so I can feel confident teaching it? And then you're thinking about supporting your students who are asking you the same questions. Why, who, where, and how can I do all this theory when I have soccer practice on Monday, skating on Tuesday, piano on Wednesday, karate on Thursday, movie night on Friday, sports day on Saturday, and church on Sunday? Whew. Does that sound familiar? You believe in your ability to help your students learn faster and develop a meaningful relationship with them so that they can build confidence and believe in their own ability to succeed. What do we need to believe as teachers? And what do our students need to believe in order to achieve successful learning? We need to believe, first of all, in the process of a simple step-by-step method that we have created for you. Now, on page 87 of the Basic Rudiments Workbook, you are learning about triads built on various scale degrees, upper and lowercase Roman numerals to identify major and minor triads, and why a dominant triad is always major. This is the theory of music. And now that we have learned chord symbols, concepts, and other confusing stuff, can you hear what you see? Listen as Cassidy discovers her implementation lesson so she learns to hear what you see. So now we're at the piano, Cassidy. So let's see what we're working on now. So now in your supplemental workbook, you've now covered how to create a major and minor triad, the functional chord symbol, and the root quality chord symbol. So now let's have a listen to see what it sounds like. Can you just play with your right hand just the C major pentascale? Excellent. So what is the first note of the pentascale called?
C, tonic.
The tonic. Okay. And now we see that we built a triad on the tonic. What is the fourth degree called?
The subdominant.
Subdominant. And the fifth degree is called the
dominant.
Okay. And can you go ahead and play those? So first is the tonic. Okay. Does it sound major or minor?
Major.
Major. Okay. And then the subdominant sounds
major.
Major. Still major. Okay. And then the dominant?
Still major.
Still major. Okay, now go ahead and play that with your left hand. So I think Sola's asking you to write a little song for her. You could give Tito a little high five because he's kind of happy that you're there. Yo, nice. All right, so now on behalf of Sola and Tito, I'd like you to play the root quality chord symbols for C, F, G, then go back and play your tonic because we always want to end on the tonic, and just ad-lib a little something with your right hand and see how that goes. We're a little jumping into composing here. Don't forget your right hand's playing melody.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Well, that's a good KISS method. Keep it super simple, right? I like it. All right, so now let's talk about your root quality chord symbols and your functional chord symbols. Now we're talking about A minor. Can you go ahead and play the A minor pentascale? Excellent. And go ahead and play those triads as well. So the first one is called the
tonic.
Tonic. All right, now I noticed that there's an M after your root quality chord symbol. What does that mean?
That means it's a minor triad.
Minor triad, and you've also used the lowercase Roman numeral. Okay, so now go ahead and play the DM, which means?
The D minor triad.
D minor triad, okay. And what is the scale degree of that?
4.
4, okay, excellent. And it's called the technical?
Subdominant.
Subdominant, very good. And then finally the last one is the
E major triad.
Okay, so now why is it E major when we're in the key of A minor?
Because it has a G sharp in the triad, and we have a G sharp because that is the raised 7th note of the A minor harmonic scale.
You are brilliant. Excellent. Okay, can you go ahead and do a little something there with your left hand? So now we're just going to do a little composing, and we're going to use that 1, 4, 5 chord progression, come back to the tonic, and play something with your right hand. So you can create whatever you like. Excellent. So now that was the same thing you played when you did the C major, right? And isn't it interesting how you're playing the same melody, but it sounds different because it went from major tonality to minor.